Lord have mercy. Bumper cloud.
Gentlemen, don't waste your time in the vain pursuit of this. Remember to be hot
Yo, my apologies on starting a little late this evening. I'm gonna try to get right to it. Man, new location, new everything. Oh, brother Frank, what's happening with you? Oh, brother, hey, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. All your support, man. Doing this stuff for you guys, man, makes it all worthwhile. Just met a brother today that was interested in what we got going on. I'm gonna send him the link, and I'm trying to. I've had the green screen on for so many years. I can't even remember how to take the damn thing off. Hold on one second. Let me see if I take this visual. The back is a mess, but damn, I do not know how to get this damn green screen off for the life of me. I'm gonna have to figure something. I'm gonna figure something out. That is crazy. I can't get this damn green screen off. I got mine. I've always had it, but I got my green screen. This is what I used to use 4 years ago, and I set this up behind me. And in this way, using this, oh yeah, this way I can see. This way, using this behind me, I'm able to hold up papers and manuals and stuff like that. And I got a whole setup over there. Yo, brother Frank, congratulations. Hold on, congratulations. Where's the clap? Where's the clap? Nice. So that whole family situation, that's all squared away now. That is good news. That is good news. And I am going to excuse the snippet, but I'm gonna get this all together. I have moved, and I am currently in the process of moving. And I'm trying to make sure I'm done by the end of the month. Not trying, I will make sure that I am done by the end of the month. What we got here, Brother Frank saying, oh, today was a very good day. All right. Yo, IDK. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, man. All right, so this brother just sent me this stuff. And I do also apologize for not getting out anything in time for Black History Month. I really, really wanted to do a whole thing. It looks like at most I'll just show my grandfather's World War II pictures and the other stuff from his funeral. I think that's about the most I'll be able to do this year. Oh man, hold on one second. Let me go back. Hold on one second. Yo, I have linking up all the TVs and all that other stuff. YouTube has added all this other stuff to me now. Yo, Brother Frank says, yeah, support the channel. Yo. Oh, we got 10. Oh, yeah. YouTube is finally putting it out there to give me a couple of people. So that is good news. And I got a brother that is looking to switch over. And he wants to come on this side of things. He didn't even know this existed until he met me just a little while ago. And oh damn, Steve does have a light. And I'm gonna send him the link. I'm gonna send him the link. I actually reached. I linked out a hand to HVAC Pat over on Twitch, whatever the hell that is that y'all be watching, whatever the kids is over there doing on Twitch, TikTok, my bad. So I invited him to come on over. So if you do know HVAC Pat, he works for Whaley. So he is more than welcome to come on. I know he's trying to get his stuff up and popping, trying to get his stuff jumping. Every time I do a like on one of his videos, he makes sure to respond. So he is doing his best to get his channel pumping. Oh, but anyway, like I said, I'm moving, and YouTube has started giving me all kind of stuff that I mentioned. So I guess I got several TVs that's listening to me, along with my phone and the damn tablet. Let me add this. Hold on a second. Where the hell these cigars go? There it is. Let me just move this on over here. All right, share this tab. Ooh, you know, I do need to add in my other YouTube stuff. Anyway, when I started telling you guys about the franchise shows, wouldn't you know it, YouTube flooded my algorithm with nothing but interviews from franchise owners and a few franchisees, and then a lot of people that were breaking down the franchise business. Oh man, so lots of news to cover, in that business. I guess let me get started a little bit with some of it, and while I'm riffing on that, we will matter of fact, hold on, we will get going on some of this. For those of you that are new to the channel, my name is Mike Reed, and I talk to people about the commercial appliance industry. That is equipment that runs your restaurants, equipment that runs your hotels, your grocery stores, your hospital cafeteria, high school cafeteria, university cafeteria, laundromats. Only thing I don't do is dry cleaning equipment. I don't deal with that kind of stuff. But other than that, hotels, you name it. That is what I do, and I try to tell people about getting into the business. Let me pull up some of these pictures. Yo, like Brother Fred says, subscribe. You can support the channel if you want. Yo, Max Tax, I'm surprised you were here during the busy season. I am so surprised you were here during the busy season. Spam calling me. It's training season. Yeah, looking forward next week's Electrolux, huh? Yeah, Electrolux. So that Electrolux training is. Man, I gotta shave. Gotta shave. Oh, you got one eye open, huh? You got one eye open. Cancel this. I don't know why these telemarketers want to call the last minute. Maybe I didn't telemarketer. Come on, get off of here. All right, hold on. This is the brother Jim's number. You know, I don't even know the link to my own damn channel. Oh, let's see here. Hold on one second. Let me do studio. And for all you guys that are tuning in, I take questions on the fly the entire time I am online. I do not wait for the show to end for you to ask a question. You can ask your question now. Okay, and we are on the YouTube system. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna give this. I'm gonna give this brother the. Oh damn. Hold on. Let me give this brother this link. How the hell do I do this? Oh, doggone it. Damn, I was just right there. I was just right on the front page. I can't believe they did me like that. That's a terrible looking page. All right, let me see if I can find myself. All right, and let me share. Let me copy that. Let me send this to this brother. And then we can begin. This was brother Jim, brother Nyum. He's gonna be checking us out. All right, hold on 1 second. Oh God, I gotta go back this thing so much. All right, all right. Let me just cancel all of these. Houston Estates. What's up? Brother, hey, I am trying my best. I am trying my best to get this information out to those that need it. Those that are my demographic is is the 50 and up. Well, technically 45 and up. That is looking to. Oh no, I don't want Electrolux Refresher or Laundry Lux. That is looking to do something different. That's looking to change industries. They're looking to change industries, and you're looking to have some kind of a business that they can expand. And would you know it, that this is that business. Now let me see what I got here. Oh, you guys can't see it, my bad. Hold on 1 second. I am building it as I fly it. How's it sound? I hope the microphone isn't too loud. I got it way, way in the distance. Anyway, what Max Tax is talking about is Electrolux. Electrolux has a commercial arm. They own like 3-4 brands. Most people are familiar with Electrolux. They have commercial. They're not so familiar with Wascomat. It's an even older brand than Electrolux. You will see those in, sports facilities to clean the uniforms. You'll see them in washaterias, laundromats. You'll even see them, but primarily you'll see Speed Queen in the trucker gas station type deals. But they have free training. Speed Queen has free training for commercial laundry. Laundry Lux, Wascomat has free training. And let me get this link going for you guys. There we go. Sorry about that. I just made it home. I just made it home and started unloading a lot of my stuff, and I ran into brother Jim out there, and I started telling him about the business. Oh yeah, they lease the equipment, and stuff is for sale. They finance it $781 a month starting off. So, the customer doesn't really need that much money in relative terms to get started with a laundromat. And hold on, let me see. We go with the events. People like to know if there are any barriers. And when it comes to commercial laundry, there are no barriers for you to provide service on it. You could buy parts from the manufacturers. You could buy parts from aftermarket sources. Like I said, they have plenty of training. As you can see, there's the events. They finally updated it. There we go. Oh, good. Thank you, Brother Frank, talking about the sound. Let me see if I can get this even better. So, Wasco Matt, on the 5th, March, Chattanooga, Tennessee, Embassy Suites, Chattanooga, Hamilton Plaza. Oh, thank you. Whoa. Thank you, Max Tax. I do appreciate that. Apple did an update, so I saw that you just hit the brother off with a little bit of a blessing for the show. Thank you very much, Max Tax. Thank you. And if you do need tax services, please let that brother know. I'll be sure to put up the brother's website. Put a link in the chat too, Max Tax. Put a link in the chat to your channel. To your website. Like I said, Chattanooga, Tennessee. It is free. You get to meet the sales guys. Fun fact: on the commercial laundry side, you would be hard pressed to find a sales agent that isn't also a technician. You'd be hard pressed to find a sales agent that did not once start out on the factory floor. Laundry is like that. Those people that actually work for the manufacturer, they started out making the equipment. That is a thing in that industry. They are all primarily family owned, and they take people from the ground up. It builds loyalty to the brand and stuff like that. So that those guys, they know their stuff. They often, when you meet these people, they often help you out with tech support issues and things like that in your market. So Max Tax, when you do go to these training classes, they're sort of like sales things, but they will have, like they say, they have hands-on demonstration, hands-on equipment. Let me make this bigger. Hands-on equipment demonstration. They will let you take tools to that equipment, by the way. When you're there at the training class, most of it's not going to be powered up, but they'll let you, if you want to go in there and take a drain valve apart, they'll let you do it. You just can't walk away. They just don't want you to walk away with it. But they will let you deal with the door lock and all that other good stuff. Like I said, these classes are free. They're not so much classes, but informational sessions. Like I said, they're serving coffee and things like that. But other places that will have some of these units are, because they have units that kind of like, they're not quite commercial. They might be stacked washer and dryers. So you will find these things in daycares. You will find these things in nail salons. I take care of a chain of these hair drying places, and I was introduced to them by Electrolux. Electrolux had provided them with two washers, 2 dryers, and like what they do is they wash all the towels. So you'll find places, men's barbershops that'll give you hot towel service. They're often using their own towels, and they will have a commercial washer and dryer. They learn pretty quickly once they burn through residential washers and dryers. They learn fairly quickly that they need some commercial equipment. Let me see here. I'll figure out my lighting. Sooner or later. And sooner or later, I'll figure out how to get rid of this damn background. Yes. Okay, so Max Tax says True's training is actually a recruiting event. That it is. I believe them to have a great product. They have many great products, and I'm not just saying that on fear that Mr. Chulosky will sue me, but I'm actually saying that because I believe it. True was actually one of the True, because I'm from Chicago, True was one of the first commercial brand of refrigerators that I actually worked on quite a bit, had the experience with. In Chicago, True is everywhere because it is the biggest market for True. It's the biggest and closest market for them. Another brand that I used to work on quite a bit was Perlick, because Perlick was also close. But just so you know, anytime you go to any of these training events, they're going to tell you that they have employment. Asheville, North Carolina, so that's March 17th. So they are also going to have theirs. It's at the Biltmore West. Biltmore, why do they have it like this? It's at the Holiday Inn, Asheville. Oh, so they're doing the same thing, and it's done by one. It's done by one. What time does this damn thing even start? Free lunch. This is very confusing because it looks like it doesn't start till 10, but I'm pretty sure the damn thing starts a little earlier than that. And because you're done by 1. Anyhow, matter of fact, so let me show you jobs. I'm trying to work on this new format, trying to make everybody happy. Jobs, health department stuff. Try to do this where I am not so close. All right. And you know what I'm going to do too, and we can bounce around whatever else you guys want to look at next. I just looked at laundry because Max Tax said something, so I figured I'd dive into that. But let me show you employment because they all here in the careers join our team, job openings, and they all have a number of jobs. Oh yeah. Well, if you're in Atlanta, Georgia, they do have sales jobs. They prefer to take people from the factory floor and promote them, but if they can't, they will take, they'll take you and they'll train you. If you're in IT, they're also looking for people. Oh, excuse me. Oh yeah. Ooh, Dallas. A lot of you guys in Dallas. Oh, technical training specialists. Oh, they are ramping up the training. So that's Inwood, New York, fully remote technical training specialist. We are a third generation family-owned business. Yeah, right. Max Tax is his thing, and I'm gonna flash that up in a second. They are, yes. Damn, I have his car around here somewhere. The granddaughter is currently running it. The grandson, he was running it. He came down here. We broke bread. That's when he had ELS USA was providing service. And so I was doing the Wascomat Electrolux stuff under the ELS USA banner. Cody is his name. Cody was the CEO, and now, from what I understand, it's his sister. Cody kind of stepped back. But yeah, so Cody and his sister, they are the third generation, and they are running things on the Wascomat side. The Laundry Lux, well, that's Wascomat and Laundry Lux. The Electrolux side is owned by the Swedes. Applying for this job. So let me see here. And then I'm going to move on to something else. But yes, they are hiring for technical training specialists. And I think that said remote. Yeah, it says fully remote. So it looks like Electrolux might be taking the show on the road. It's a lot easier to do these kind of classes at the factory. Well, the problem you have is the amount of time it takes to have your employees leave their market, hop their ass on a plane, go stay at a hotel for them to do a 2 or 3 day training. Because it is if you're doing Wasco Math, Laundry Lux, Electrolux training, technically it's 3 days. So they'll train you on the large items first. Second day is going to be all the units that aren't bolted down, and then the third day is your the light industrial stuff, the residential stuff, the light commercial. So the stuff that you could actually like shove into a closet, the Encore line, and I don't even think that's a full day. That's a half a day. But yeah, so if you are interested in getting out the truck, if you're interested in hanging up your tool bag, and you wanna go ahead and work for corporate America, and travel around and all that good stuff, my recommendation is please be divorced. Please be divorced or not married. And then this would be for you. There's plenty of we have plenty of options. Those of us that are currently in the business and are not interested in hiring guys and putting guys in the van, this is your option. You can go ahead and work for any one of the manufacturers as their trainer, as their trainer. Everybody's looking for a trainer. Everybody. 401k, paid time off, paid holidays, profit sharing, tuition reimbursement, life insurance, health package, the whole nine. The whole nine. So let me see. I don't know what. I guess I've got to go like on Indeed to find it. Yeah, 75% travel. Blah blah blah. No marriage is going to withstand that. Oh, Canada and Mexico. All right, whatever. And then yeah, they're gonna ask me to go through all that bullshit. All right, let me go with Dexter. While I'm sticking with the laundry. The GE thing. I think that GE smart. I thought it was Smart IQ, but the Smart HQ. I think it's pretty much needed now that. Because it's just so crazy that now that Hire owns GE, right? With that type of device, it's needed. They do have things set up nowadays where you gotta tell the computer that yes, you have a new pump. You gotta tell the computer that you're in a new unit, and you need to set up that module for that unit. Hold on 1 second. That's the wife. Hold on 1 second. Oh. Yo. Oh man. I'm sitting on top of my damn tablet. I'm so glad I went outside. I left the van open. I left the van open. I left the garage door open with all my packing stuff out there. Woo! Everything happens for a reason. Thank God for a loudmouth wife. Anyway, yeah, with some of that stuff, you on the residential side, you need that to program this stuff. Oh, okay. For all you guys in New Jersey, Gold Coin, which is the big dog over there, New York, New Jersey, Long Island. When it comes to laundry, commercial laundry, they are having their show. I do believe they have a little bit of a class over there. And so, yeah, that's it for April so far. We're going to have a little more coming up pretty soon. It's in all the trades. It's in all the trades, the different coin laundry. Hold on. Coin Laundry USA. There's about 4 or 5 different coin laundry magazines. They have about 2 different associations. This is Coin Laundry Association. I don't know what she is. Oh, she's black, maybe, possibly. Williams. Okay, she's black. All right, and maybe that's her husband. I can't see his name tag. Let's see here. Membership events. So this is Coin Laundry Association events coming up. Blah blah blah. Let's view the calendar. Usually when they have these events, they have training. I'm using now that I'm monetized, you have to pardon me. I'm going to be mentioning certain things like I have Starlink. So this right now, I am coming to you using Starlink. I no longer use Comcast. Comcast was horrible. I've been with Comcast for over 20 plus years, and Comcast let me down so bad, so bad. The stream was always jumpy and jittery, but now I got Starlink for the home, and then I'm actually beginning of the year. Beginning of next month, I'm going to go. El Tildo, what's up, man? You made it. I am going to go with Starlink for the van. It is a whole lot easier than trying to use the phone to connect to the laptop and everything else like that. And yeah, take that, brother. I need to give you Max Tax. I got to give you your own banner and screen now too. Let's see here. Zoom meetings. Laundry Lux is the one. Oh, that's in March. That's Dallas. That wasn't even on the damn Laundry Lux page. Isn't that crazy? That's nuts. All right, so March 4th in Dallas. So they're going to have one. That's nuts. Virtual workshop. We're not interested in any of that. Some of this stuff is geared towards, Vancouver, Canada. That is April 1st. At the Sheraton. And most of the time when you see them at a hotel, that's because that hotel chain uses their product. 9 times out of 10, it's not always, but 9 times out of 10, it's part of company policy that location use their equipment. It is like that with ice machines too. 9 times out of 10. And Jacob says, what's up? Repair gurus and guys. What's up? Yeah, stuff is still broke. Stuff is always broke. And I'm all for it. El Tuda says they're waiting for a buyout or merger. They won't upgrade. Oh, they won't upgrade their network. Yeah, because Comcast is in trouble. Yeah, their numbers have been horrible. And Comcast was part ownership in Hulu. They sold off that Hulu to Disney, all that trash. all that stuff. This real new Philly type stuff. Starlink is working very well. I've been extremely happy with it. I've just got it on the grass. I don't even have it. Oh, hold on a second. Hold on one second. I got some pictures to show you. I don't even have it mounted yet. So, fun fact. Fun fact. Starlink gave me, and they'll give it to you too. They gave me the satellite. There is no rental fee. Starlink is, I think they're on like Gen 4 of the satellite dish. They're updating quite often, and the reason for them giving me the satellite dish and the router is because they are. Oh, good, I'll do this. Is because Amazon. Amazon has their own system coming up. Hold on, let me show you. Amazon, yeah, they've got their own satellite system, and they're pricing it around the same as Starlink. Amazon Leo is what it's called. 3,000 plus satellite in orbit, which is pale in comparison to what Starlink has with their SpaceX. It's a whole thing. They got a whole Starlink fanboy thing. But anyway, so things are heating up. Things are on fire. So instead of me paying $250 for my Starlink, they gave it to me. As long as I pay for service, I don't have to pay for the Starlink satellite. So as opposed to that, with Comcast, I still had to pay for the router. So I have my satellite, I have my router. I don't pay anything else. So just that right there, I'm saving that extra couple of bucks. I know it's only like $5 to $10 a month, but I'm saving that. Starlink has also been coming down every month with their prices. Comcast has only been going up. So you got that. And then once this takes hold, I see the prices coming down. All the fanboys in this satellite arena are stating the same thing, that the prices are going to come down once there's even more competition. So there's that. Now, what I am going to be doing is, like I said, I'm going to have two. So I got one at the house, and I will have one for the van. That one I think is going to cost me $50 a month. I do have to buy that dish because I'm using it for mobile. They're making anybody using their stuff for mobile, they're making them buy the dish. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I got a freaking mute button, and I can never get to the damn mute button in time. It's right here. I swear to you it is. Oh, okay. So Jacob says Smart HQ is cool. If you want to see what the customer ain't telling you, right? If you're a younger guy, you might like it. So Crystal Clean. Hello, Mike and all. Has anyone ever worked with DMG? I don't know what the hell that is. Division Maintenance Group. If so, what is your experience? And in El Tunda says Elon's fanboys are mostly mostly bots. Okay, but yo, Crystal, there are three associations for maintenance groups. There are thousands of those companies out there. So I mainly talk about about a good 7 or 8. And it's hard. It's escaping me right now what the hell those damn names are. Okay, divisions, maintenance. Oh, there it is. Pop right up. I wonder what group they're part of. You got Rithma. Let me see if they're part of Rithma. Let me go all the way down to the bottom. Let's see here. Providers, services, portal, division maintenance group. It doesn't. I'm not seeing anything. Damn it. I don't know if they're part of Rithma. It looks like a small group, maintenance facilities group. Great place to work, blah, blah, blah. Fifth Third Bank. So what are they based on the East Coast somewhere? Join our team, become a provider. Oh yeah, Jacob's is there. Congrats. Hey, Jacob. I get a whole $3. I get a whole $3 on my videos. But hold on. Let me do this one. But I don't have to beg. Oh, send me some money, whatever you got. Send me $5. I don't have to do that. I don't have to do that shit anymore. So if you guys would like to contribute like Max Tax did, that is always welcome. Because like I said, I'm getting like $3 when I broadcast. But it's just the fact that when I do make videos, at least I'll get paid off those videos, while I'm sleeping. Because that's the reason why I don't do pre-recorded videos, is because I wasn't getting paid anything for them. But now at least I'll get something. Something. Because I felt real bad about doing that membership stuff. I didn't really care for doing membership videos. I will do them again, but I'll do them at a much lower price point. Oh, thank God. All right, so what the hell? I don't want to. Let me cancel this DMG Pro. Like I said, this sounds like this some East Coast outfit. In full disclosure, I do not trust any of these facilities management companies that are New York, Long Island, New Jersey, Philly. I don't trust them. I don't trust any of them. Where are these guys based out of? I don't trust them. And then, the ones that are based out of Florida, I don't trust them either. I don't trust them. I don't trust them either because they all talk with New York accents. So I don't trust them. Blah, 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 blah. And see, I love it how they hide their address. I love it how they hide their address. Crystal, what have you experienced? Have you done any work with these people? What happened? Did they call you? How did you find out about these people? They've been around since, oh, thank God. Oh, good. Alexander, Kentucky. Our company started in 1999. Woo! All right, that's a good sign. They started in 1999. The ones I deal with are in Wisconsin, Florida. I know what I said about Florida, but in Florida, Arizona, stuff like that. I think I even did one in LA. So they did a single store in Kentucky. Today they are doing industrial, residential, multi-site organization, blah, blah, blah. What? They're showing big cities in the background. What the hell? Where are these guys out of? Woohoo! Thank God. Okay. All right. This is a good sign. They are based out of the Natty. Based in Cincinnati, Ohio. That's a plus for me. That is a plus. Let me see if I can get this screen a little bigger. No, I can't. All right. So that is a plus. All right. So, all right. Crystal says they reached out, sent over a work order for repair on some broken hot dog machines. Okay. So this is for gas stations. Okay. Well, was it Star? Was it the Star brand that they asked you about? Hold on one second. Was it Star? Star's a pretty big one. There are a lot of different Stars, the big one in that market, but there are other people that make hot dog rollers. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can find because that is Kevin Tate. That's his neighborhood. And see, they're also out of Tennessee. So it could be them. Fun fact, when you're ever doing something for Star, you do have to call and get authorization. It is Partstown. They are the master distributor. Where is their damn hot dog? Where's their freaking hot dog? How the hell do you use this damn site, man? This is a travesty. This is awful. Let me see here. Product. Oh, damn. Man, this site sucks. Hot plates. We haven't gone out, and the brand was not on the work order. Okay. It's just that it's tripping the breaker. Okay. Oh, look at here. And Star is hiring. But hold on, where's the hot dog roller? Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Here, let me show you. We'll just do this. So if you are familiar with hot dog rollers, like I said, Kevin Tate. Do you know, hey Crystal, do you know who Kevin Tate is with Learn to Trade? If not, I'll pull up his YouTube. He does quite a bit with hot dog rollers. I do not. AP Wyatt, they're big in the field with hot dog rollers. Nimco, damn it, they do hot dog rollers. You know what? If it's Advanco, that's a restaurant brand. L to the. There's Advanco with their hot dog roller. Okay, good. Yeah. So AJ Antunes, I told you guys where to go to for training. AJ Antunes. Hold on. I told you guys about that. It's going to be with the thousands, Crystal, with the thousands. And this is not hyperbole. This is literally thousands of service companies out there that are providing service to multiple locations. So they will, because this is a big country, and so they will provide service to multiple gas stations, multiple convenience stores, retirement homes is a big one. And hey, Elton, don't forget about K-Tom, because they're also providing their own thing. K-Tom is one of the top online dealers, and they actually have a store. They have a single store somewhere. I forgot, because it's a woman that runs K-Tom. I think she's the granddaughter or something like that. So AJ Antunes, yeah. See, AJ Antunes, their Star. See, when I was trying to find freaking Star, I couldn't get it. $3,500 for a Star hot dog roller. Global Solutions, that's cheaper, so chances are it ain't gonna be that. It's gonna be Global Solutions. AJ Antunes is a big one, but Kevin Tate has everything you need about how to work on one of these damn units. So what Killer says, is this the hot wash simulation seminar, or did I miss it? Yeah, you missed it, bro. You missed it. You missed that simulator. But yeah, Kevin Tate got all that stuff, man. All the AJ Antunes stuff. Yeah. See, this stuff there's gold over there, man. Where Kevin is at, bruh, they're going to pay you to fix a $2,813 piece of equipment. Not only are they missing money every day by that equipment not being up, but look, man, these people don't have the authorization to buy a new one. That comes out of a completely different budget. That is a completely different department that handles purchasing equipment. So even if they wanted to get a new one, they'll be like, hey, look, we can't just go ahead and rebuild it. And then like about the second or third time you got to rebuild that damn thing. That's when they might just go get a new one. But even then, they still might not. K-Town, let me show you K-Town. K-Town Restaurant Supply and revenue, annual revenue. So what does that say right there? K-Town sales, that is $500 million, that K-Town. So you've heard of DMG. All right, so they gave you a Walmart fridge. Oh, okay. Whoa. Wait a minute. How the hell is DMG giving you a Walmart fridge? Yeah, that's interesting, Jacob, because the Walmart fridge is typically either going to be a HAPCO unit or it's going to be a True. So what brand of fridge was that in Walmart that you got a call on? That is very curious, because if it was a True, normally that call comes from True. True has that same monitoring system. True has that same monitoring system that they have on their ice machines. It's also on their fridges in the pharmacy. So the True fridge in the pharmacy gives True tech support real-time feedback. So they know when the fans are not working properly. They know when the temperature is rising. They know everything. They know when the store has lost power, all that kind of stuff. And so True actually dispatches their favorites to go out and take care of those units. And any one of you could be one of their favorites too, especially if you're in the area. I'm in the fourth largest market in the country, so I don't stand a snowball's chance in hell. I don't have enough people. You know, that's usually given to the larger companies. But as you can see here, but I'll tell you guys about how to work for HAPCO. And like Jacob says, they're not paying that much for these, to get these fridges serviced at Walmart. So it's not like you're going to be buying a new Ferrari anytime soon doing them. It is, I like to call it filler work. So if you're like the gentleman that met up with me today at my house, and you try to put some guys out on the street, that will fill up their schedule. You know what I'm saying? So in between them doing good money jobs, instead of them just sitting in a Walmart parking lot waiting on the next call, instead of them going home early, you send them over to do one of these bullshit, calls at the Walmart pharmacy. You send them out to go do one of the doggy daycare jobs, that kind of stuff. But yeah, K-Tom. So K-Tom is $500 million. They did $500 million last year, and they also dispatch their own calls on their stuff. I don't know. Yeah, so they are the 6th largest dealer. They are the 6th largest dealer. Let me go to the number one. Number one should be Trimark. Number one should be Trimark. So yeah, in this industry, yeah, the people that feed us. They're doing about $8 billion. Oh, that's old. Oh, there it is. They're doing $15 billion in sales. So yes, there's gold in them darn hills, and part of that $15 billion is, what Killer said. Hot dogs, hot dog machines, hot dog rollers, popcorn machines, that kind of stuff, commercial popcorn, that kind of stuff. What is Crystal says, we don't mind waiting, but not net 30. On all of those guys, you're going to be looking at net 30. The reason why you're looking at net 30 is because they're just paper pushers. So they're taking in the phone calls, they're dispatching it to you. you give them the estimate, or you get a new not to exceed an NTE, and then the people that called you, get the money, and then they then send you your chop. So if you got a not to exceed of, let's just say, $750, they might be charging 1,200, 1,500 to the client, and it's just a blanket deal. It's like, yeah, every single call we handle the dispatch and all that, so we get 1,200 per call. And so if you go out there and do their job for $300, they're getting the rest of that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's in their favor to do that kind of stuff. And like I said, the deals out there, they vary greatly. But that's why there's 3,000 of these. Let me show you Rhythma. And I always spell, there it is. Restaurant Facilities Management Association. So like I said, there are 3 of them for the U.S. There's an international. One of the guys was talking about this on the live stream yesterday, and I apologize if I can't remember his name. I see him all the time on the show, on that show, Jason or something like that. And he was talking about the international RIFMA. So they have different international arms, but I'm just talking about the U.S. For the U.S., you got about 3 different restaurant facility management associations. And then I like to throw in the ISSA. I love the ISSA. So there are, let me say how many members that RIFMA has. And you can go to one of their shows. They have an upcoming event. Oh, what the hell is this? Oh, wow, they had an event today. RIFMA has an event. Where the hell is this event going on at? Is it virtual? Oh, let's see here. I hate Facebook. No, damn it. Let me see if I can get. Where the hell was this RIFMA? Oh, it was in Denver. It's in Denver right now. Well, that was as of 3 days ago. Like I said, these are the different associations that this DMG could be a part of. And they all get together and they exchange information about, clients and how to get different, locations, scholarships. Yeah, they take care of their own. We have Safessa on this side. We've got Nate, but our stuff isn't anything like RIFMA. And hold on, let me show you. I just want to show you how many members that they have. Let me see if I can find it. All right, their RIFMA is down here in Texas with me. Let me see if I can find it. Board of directors. Yeah, it's a big thing. Like a Safessa member goes every single year. Oh, they have Chewy's restaurant. Is that part of that? Habit Burger. Oh, yeah. Panda Express, Cracker Barrel, Taco Bell. Yeah, they all are part of, well, they all feed into RIFMA. And they will use RIFMA members to find them service. Oh, Mendocino Farms. Mendocino Farms uses EcoFlow. Damn, I forgot Eco, what's the name? Panda uses Service Bitch or Service Power, some shit like that. I can't remember. Hold on a second. Let me see. I am just trying to find something simple like RIFMA members. RIFMA. Let's see here what we can find. Yeah, their membership is $125. I mean, you can be a part of RIFMA. So vendor, allied, corporate membership, blah, blah, blah. Oh, dude, I'm telling you, they used to brag about that they had 3,000 members or 2,000, whatever the hell it is. And now they are keeping it close to the chest. All right, I'm not going to go on too much further with this, but there are so many of these different companies that are out there that are the middleman. You know, they will go ahead and get the calls and then dispatch the calls to you and me because they get paid for you running the calls. And then Jacob said, did you see I shouted you and your channel out to the All Points rep? Oh, Carly, no. Oh, you met her at Sebastian? Okay. Yeah, I have a long history. Funny thing. Hey, L to the. See? He was just talking about All Points. I was at All Points Friday. I was just at All Points. And I don't know if Carly, that name sounds familiar. But All Points has been called. All Points has been contacting me like crazy. I was just explaining that All Points is oh shoot, All Points. They bought up a number of other companies. Ah, shoot, that's not working. Oh well. Apple still sucks as far as this damn email is concerned. They still sucks. All right, well, thank you for shouting me out. All Points knows me and my father. So they All Points is from Chicago. I'm from Chicago. Part Sounds is from Chicago, but now Part Sounds is so big that they don't give a damn about anybody. I was just talking about All Points. Just talking about All Points. So I primarily go to All Points for my parts. Their prices have been, so they're working on their prices. They're doing a flat rate shipping, and that's something that Parsound used to do, but they went away from it. And All Points, unlike Parsound, All Points has aftermarket, and they control the quality of it. They put it under their brand. This is their brand right here, Maverick. So they have all kind of stuff from gas hoses to thermostats and everything else. So I will go ahead and go with a Maverick part because I have a location here in Houston. If I did ever have a problem with it, I just take it right back to them, and they swap it out for me. I've never had to. Never really had to do that, though. Never had to do that. Let me see here. But yeah, Crystal, you're going to have to wait 30 days. Hold on. EcoTrack. There's EcoTrack. EcoTrack. There's EcoTrack. Oh, another one was Service Channel. All right, so these are the companies that these large chains go through. I'm sorry I don't have my stuff set up in there. So I'm in this system. What I normally do, let's see if I can find one. So what I do is I print out my information, and I put my EcoTrack number, I put my service channel number, I put all that stuff on a single sheet, and I give that to the customer, to the potential customer. Oh, let me see if I find. Let me see, so you guys can see what I'm doing. Hold on. Oh, nope. Might be in this. So I have different things like this. This is like my training certificate from True. And what I do is I will give this to customers that actually have it. So like this is my one for Creators. When I actually do go for Creators, so on here I got Creators, Gold Medal, Carnival King, and Paragon. So if I'm doing a movie theater or an entertainment center, I give them that kind of stuff. Here's my one for the conveyor pizza oven. That's my Etel 40, Edge, XLT, Turbo Chef, Volrap. And Volrap doesn't make a pizza oven anymore. They used to make one. Ovention, yeah, Amto, Omcan. And someone was mentioned Omcan the other day. Sierra, which, yeah, I'll do Sierra. Sierra's MVP. I only do that if it's out of warranty, of course, because MVP is bankrupt. So here's another one I do with heating cabinets, APCO, and all that kind of stuff. Hold on 1 second. Oh, my coffee. But I also have a sheet like this where I have my service channel number. I have my EcoTrack number. And see, this is the ones for all the coffee machines that I do. But oh, I got it. Is it here? Is it here? Is anyone doing Red Lobster? Is anyone doing the Darden brand? So here's my sheet for all the Darden companies. Like I have my Darden number. So there's my Darden service number for any one of those, even though there's no more Bahama Breezes anymore. And then there's my vendor number. So I don't know, are any of you still doing work for Darden? That's Cheddar's, that's Texas Longhorn, Olive Garden, Capitol Grill, Bahama Breezes, ADVs. Who's still doing Darden? And are you getting paid? That is the question. Are you guys getting paid? Hold on 1 second. So these are my kits. Right. Hey man, let me go through these. You're gonna get set up with DMG, then 30 days will come soon. Look, brother, I know. Look, there's a reason why everybody in the damn chat is like, ew, 30 days. First of all, it's just you. You don't have any employees to pay. So you can kind of like survive through that. Here's my Flying Biscuit sheet that I have. I have one for like La Quinta. So I do that with So I have my La Quinta stuff with Turbo Chef and all that on it. So the Turbo Chef, Manitowoc, because La Quinta has Manitowoc ice machines. La Madeleines. Menchie's. Oh, and there's Istro. There's Istro with my Menchie's. Well, hold on. Where that sheet is. The L to the, that 30 days is a mother. That 30 days really can put you, bro, in a bind, in a pickle. These dispatch companies, they go out of business all the time. They go out like a light bulb. There's absolutely nothing to them. So they go out of business all the time, and then you're left holding the bag, waiting on a check that's never going to come. And there's nothing to sue, nothing to get, because they rent an office space somewhere, and they got, 15 women answering the phone virtually from home using laptops and shit. And then when the company folds, you got nothing. You got nothing. So El Tida says they have 3 of those popcorn machines at that entertainment center. Yes. Those entertainment centers will have popcorn machines. Retirement homes will have popcorn machines. Damn. hold on one second. Let me put this damn thing back on the screen. Retirement homes have popcorn machines. Schools have popcorn machines. God dog it. You know what? It's probably not here. I don't have everything in the house just yet. Shoot. I don't have everything in the house just yet. I apologize. I'm still moving. It's in the garage. But like Service Channel, Service Channel is just the platform that a lot of these places use. Like I said, CVS, like the Adidas store, Sam's Club. So this is what they're using to dispatch the calls, and some of the other companies are using that. So, yeah, Jacob says warranty don't make money. You try it, right? You can try it. Y'all, yeah. Make good decisions. South Bend Oven and Unimac wash videos coming soon on your channel. Freaking Unimax, bro. Like, wow. Speakwood is phasing out Unimac. I hope you know that. They're phasing out the Unimac. They don't even have, Speakwood don't even have Unimac on their thing. Speakwood don't even have Unimac. So let me see here. Oh yeah, this is link. See, at the Clean Show. This is a different Clean Show. It's not the ISSA Clean Show. Let's see here. For business, let me go to Speed Queen. So Speed Queen, they'll show their different logos, right? And here's the logos. They'll show Speed Queen, they'll show Hitch, but they won't show Unimac. For some weird reason, they won't show Unimac. Oh, you know what I gotta do? I gotta do Alliance. I gotta do Alliance, and even when I do Alliance, they leave out Unimac. Oh, there it is. They still got it. They still got it. So they see they got Speed Queen Commercial, Speed Queen Residential, and then the Ugly Stepchild is the Unimac. So 2 months ago, they redesigned the website, and they didn't have Unimac on here at all. Oh, they didn't have Unimac mentioned in any of the anything. So fun fact, it is completely free. It is completely free to get your parts account set up with with Alliance. Alliance has purchased PWS, which was the largest supplier of laundry parts. So now that is all through Alliance. And let me see here if I go down here. And let's see what we got. You know, they never really show anything with because they're really making Unimac into just Speed Queen. There's the dryer, that's American Dryer anyway. They are really they're phasing out this wash extractors type because they want to go with the soft mount. There's the Stats, which actually damn near looks like an LG, because LG is in the commercial. But here's the future. The future is the soft mount. You no longer have to build the base for these high G extraction washers. You just set it and forget it. So before, we used to have to put down base. We used to have to pour a concrete slab. You used to have to put a box. You had to mount the box to the concrete slab, and then you used to have to mount the washer to the box. We no longer have to do that anymore because we now have soft mount. And soft mount, you can look at this. You could go with a 230 pounder or 270 with a soft mount. I've actually installed some of these. So, like in laundromats, they're able to put these soft mounts at the end of an aisle. So they might have had an aisle where they have washers back to back. And at the end of that aisle, what they used to have was like a vending machine for detergent and that kind of stuff. And now they're able to take that away and put a soft mount in between the two aisles of washers, and then have that drain, because the drain is completely different now too, and have that drain hose go to the trough where in between the two washers. So that has been a very common thing to up the revenue of a laundromat. So I added a couple of these soft mounts, and they would opt for like super huge ass soft mounts. So yeah, and nice to work on, but yeah, they've the Unimac is being phased out. Is being phased out. So here it is. There's the water inlet connection, the whole nine. Only 400 pounds, so it really wasn't that bad. And they do come on one pallet, 441 pounds. Use a pallet jack. It's really not that bad. Suckers around. And like I said, once you set it, you forget it. You just put the damn thing down and you're done. But let me see if they're gonna have anything about training. Nothing. Let me see what they got. Opti Dry, Opti Spray. They do have videos. If you contact Speed Queen, they will send you the link for their training on all their stuff. They have it. See that this is what they're. I myself do not do car washes, dairies, that type of thing. But yeah, they do it to wash the towels. I don't do the dry cleaners. I don't do the maritime, but I do the spas. I do the spas. I do salons. I do the athletics. I don't do the corrections, and there are reasons for that. I don't really do the commercial laundry, not unless it's going to be for an install or an expansion. I don't do the fire. I do the long-term care. I do not do the hospitality. Well, I mean, I'm sorry. I do hospitality. I don't do hospitals. I try not to anyway. And if you got any questions on that, I'll explain the reason why I don't. Well, corrections for one. One man enter, two man enter, one man leave type deal. You have to have an escort anytime you're doing corrections. It doesn't matter if it's a jail, it doesn't matter if it's a prison. You still have to have an escort sometimes too. So it's certain times of the day that they want you in and out of there, especially around movement and the number of guards that they're going to have. And then once you're in, they don't really let you out. So you got to bring everything you need in there with you one time. Plus, if you bring a helper with you and the helper has a warrant or something like that, they can take them into custody right there because you got to give them your ID. And they scan your ID. But they will tell you beforehand. They'll say, hey, before we take your ID, if you got a warrant or something like that, we're going to have to take you into custody. But if you walk away right now, we ain't going to pursue you. So that's something to consider as well. So that is why I don't like the corrections. The commercial laundry, it doesn't really pay. Daycares, I like the daycares. I like the assisted living. All right. Let's see here. Neighbor trash. K-Dog. Oh. Oh, there it is. CEO of KTOM. Yeah, like I said before, the owner of KTOM is a woman, Patricia Bible, owner, CEO, president of KTOM Supply. KTOM was started in 1987. Yeah, they work with over 700 vendors. Let me get to some of these damn stories I want to talk about here today. Hold on one second. Let me get to these damn stories. Oh, chicken salad. Show of hands in the chat. Anybody here in Nevada? If you are in Nevada, what is this restaurant? Oh, this is QSR. QSR magazine. Yes. All right. Quick service restaurant magazine. This is my source. Chicken Salad Chick is opening up in Colorado. What the hell is this? And then they got okay. So they're opening up in Colorado, and they just signed a deal. This is from QSR also. They signed a deal to open up 6 Chicken Salad Chicks in Nevada. And I showed you, like I do work for Chicken Salad Chick. I've also talked about Chicken Salad Chick. They are kind of a pain in the arse. They are a pain. Oh, that's Flying Biscuit. Flying Biscuit's kind of a pain in the ass too. What the hell is Chicken Salad Chick? So fun fact, if you are in Denver, if you are in the Nevada area, well, not Denver, I'm sorry, Colorado. If you're in Colorado, if you're in Nevada, let me tell you what they're using. So Chicken Salad Chick is using a combination of Hoshizaki ice machines. They are using true refrigeration. They are using Continental. They're using Continental refrigerators. And I just showed you guys. I just showed you guys Chicken Salad Chick. Where the hell did it go? Flying Biscuit, Makita. Man, what the hell? Interesting. Oh, it is what it is. But anyway, so if you've never had Chicken Salad Chick, it is pretty good. My wife likes it. My daughter is kind of on it. I like it. I don't go out of my way and say, oh, but if I see one, I tell my wife about it. They primarily sell their franchises to wives or women. Then next it's going to be couples, husband and wife. The women primarily take charge on these units. Every now and then the husband will get involved, but primarily it's the wife. Let's see. So Chicken Salad Chick, the Denver Center is owned and operated by Maureen McPherson with support from her husband, Luke Adden, and their family. Yeah. So yeah, just I had mentioned that is typical with them. With that being said, it is it is kind of difficult dealing with Chicken Salad Chicks because the owners are under the impression that they don't need to do preventative maintenance on their Hoshizaki ice machines, and they have 2 of them. They're under the misconception that they don't have to clean the condensers on their Continental refrigeration units, which they have about 2 or 3. They don't do anything to their structural concept merchandiser that they have when you first come in. So you first come in and the drinks and all that stuff are in the merchandiser, which is a structural concept unit. which is now owned by Hoshizaki. So Hoshizaki's got a couple of that stuff in there, and then I believe the dispenser is a Lancer. They have an upright fridge that is a True. They have, I believe they have Accurex. Damn it. The steamer is an Accutech. The damn name is steamer. Oh, they have a steamer, and the other equipment is escaping me right now. But the steamer is a very, very easy to work with unit, 24-hour customer service, and they're very, like I said, they're very easy to work with. So this is Chicken Salad Chick. If you're out there in Colorado, go at it. Now, what the hell is PJ's Coffee doing? PJ Coffee is in my market. They're making another push again. I just found 2 brand new PJ Coffees. That kind of balances out with the 3 that closed in the last couple of years in Houston. So the ones closer toward the center of Houston have closed, and they've opened up ones further out. So like they say here, throughout 2025, PJ Coffee expanding its footprints in new markets, including Rome, Georgia, Missouri City, and Midland, Texas. Missouri City, they're not mentioning the one in League City, Texas. That one is open now too. San Antonio Riverwalk. So what they're using in PJ's Coffee is they're using 2 Turbo Chefs. Oh. 2 Turbo Chefs. I think they're either using True Refrigeration or they're using Turbo Chef. I want to say they're using it's either gonna be True, Delfield, or Turbo Chef, I believe. I haven't been in one in a while. I need to go in one and get some coffee. All right, let me see here. Let me go back to. Damn it. Let me go back. Let me see if I can go back. All right, so let's see here what else we got here. So the news has just been exploding in our market about what the hell is going on. Freddy's Frozen Custard, right? So they are going north of the border. So for all you Canadians, Ontario and British Columbia. So be on your lookout. So Freddy's Frozen Custard uses Hoshizaki refrigeration, Hoshizaki ice machines, Stolting. Well, it used to be Stolting. They might be using Stolting or Taylor for their custard machines. Oh, they were using Ultra Fryer. Let's see. Let me play around with this. Hold on a second. Let's see what they're. So Freddy's used to use the Ultra Fryer 23. What the hell is this? What the hell are they? Oh, Freddy's is automating its fry station. This is as of June 11th, 2025. That's Automation News. Food on demand. Oh, let's see here. What the hell are they doing? They are going with Robo Fry. They are going with Robo Fry at Freddy's Frozen Custard. Not only is Robo Fry lean. Oh, there it is. So here it is. What the hell? The hell is this? Thanks for being here with me as I discover this kind of stuff. What the hell is Robo Fry? Robo Fry. Day one at the restaurant show. What the hell is this? Okay. What the hell is this? I wanted Robo Fry, damn it. What is this? Those are duck lips. I said Robo Fry. Why is this doing this? I wanted Robo Fry. Bear with me on here. Why does that say Robert Paulson? That's crazy. That's not what I wanted. All right, hold on. Freddy's Robo Fry. Let's see what we can find out if I do this. No result. Anyway, so I have a number of Freddy's over here. I was involved with the Freddy's frozen custard build out. When I first started dealing with Freddy's, they only had yeah, they only had one. No, I'll take it back. They only had two. They only had two in my market. And then by the time I finished with the Freddy's build out, I stopped messing with them when they had about 20. So Freddy's has a walk-in freezer. They have again, they have the same brand, same manufacturer, Accu Steamer, Accu Steamer. Shit, Accutemp. So this is the steamer that's in the this is the steamer that's in the chicken salad chick. And then they also make a griddle. And that griddle is, they have two of them at every single Freddy's frozen custard. Let me see if I can pull this up. You know, they have tech support. There's the AccuSteam griddle. I've never had a problem. I'll take it back. I had one need to repair, and it was at a Jollibee's where I had to do an AccuTemp griddle. Other than that, you rarely have to do a repair to these damn things. So their claim to fame. Oh, sorry. Their claim to fame is that they heat up faster than anybody else's, and that they clean easier than anybody else's. So that is their main thing, and that because they're using water, so there is a encapsulated layer of water underneath that griddle, and that helps to keep the griddle from scorching product, and it makes it a lot easier to clean. So they have a whole little thing how you can clean a Accu steamer griddle in like no time flat. But anyway, that is what Freddy's Frozen Custard is using, and Freddy's was using. They were using Ultra Fryer 23s. They were using two. They were using two Ultra Fryer. Ultra Fryer 23. Yeah. Damn. So this is the unit right here. Let me go back. This is the new design Ultra Fryer. They are, fun fact, they're owned by, I think Middleby owns them now. I think Middleby owns them now. I don't know when they're going to be doing any type of training, or if they're going to keep this brand of fryer alive. It was a favorite of mine. If you go to Jack in the Box, Jack in the Box uses Ultra Fryer. So that little skinny fryer, deep fryer that they have in Jack in the Box, I mean, I'm sorry, in In-N-Out, that little fryer in In-N-Out, those 10, 12 fryers that they got, those are Ultra Fryers. And here is Ultra Fryer Gold. This is the Ultra Fryer 23 looks, yeah, that's the P20. So it looks just like this. So if they're not using the robot system in a Freddy, if they're not using the robot system in the Freddy's Frozen Custard in Canada, it's going to be this unit right here. This is what Freddy's Frozen Custard makes their French fries in and other stuff. And the griddle is that the one I just showed you. The prep tables are Hoshizaki. The upright is Hoshizaki. Oh, chewy. So they got one freezer cabinet where they keep the fries next to the Ultra Fryer. At the drive-through, that is a, like I said, that's a Hoshizaki. And in the other freezer cabinet in the front by the register, that is also a Hoshizaki. And in the Stolting, ice cream custard. So they will use, it's a 3-barrel. Look at the K Thomas coming up again. It's a 3-barrel. So if you want to work for a Freddy's Frozen Custard, it's either going to be this unit, and it's going to be a remote. It's not going to be air cooled like this. It's going to be a remote, and the other option is Taylor. So you're either going to have the Stolting unit, or you're going to have a Taylor in the Freddy's Frozen Custard. The rest of the refrigeration is a Hoshizaki. The ice machine in the lobby is a Hoshizaki Nugget. The ice machine in the back is a Hoshizaki Nugget. I can't remember what the walk-in is. I do apologize about that. But every other piece of equipment in there, I named it for you. So good luck on that. Now, let me back to QSR. Back to QSR. So I see you guys have no other questions, huh? Nothing. All right, let me see what other news we got here. PJ's Coffee, I told you about them. Chicken Salad Chick, told you about them. I don't know anything about Wayback Burgers. There's Freddy's, I told you about that. Oh, Firehouse Subs. Firehouse Subs, AJN Tunes. The ice machines can be Hoshizaki, Manitowoc, or Isomatic. Not like that helps. Firehouse Subs announces 7 openings for 2026. Where the hell is this going to be at? Once again, QSR is my QSR magazine is my source for this. AJN Tunes. I've given you information about AJN Tunes. And once again, Canada, High Street Center in Kentucky. Victoria, British Columbia, with Victoria University Heights. Blanken Baker Parkway in Louisville, Kentucky. Emporia, that is VA, that is where we stay. Ontario, Promenade Shopping Center in Ontario. Fort McMurray, Alberta. Bola Market in New York. So you Canadians are getting overrun with all our stuff. So they are strengthening Firehouse Subs in key markets, including Cincinnati. All right, so we got somebody here from the Natty. Cincinnati, Louisville, Victoria, Toronto, Long Island. Oh, Long Island. All right. I believe they're smelling the blood in the water. with everything that's going on with Jersey Mike's and all that stuff, and the rumblings. Hold on one second. But everything that's going on with that, people are not liking what's happening with their Jersey Mike's and whatnot. So I guess this is their time to make a push. There really isn't much. There really isn't much to a Firehouse sub. I did a whole video on Firehouse subs. Let me show you this. So AJN Tunes. AJN Tunes is a top manufacturer, a tabletop equipment manufacturer. So they make a number of steamers. And Firehouse sub, they'll have about 7 or 8 of these tabletop steamers, and that's how they cook the meat so quickly, the protein so quickly, so rapidly. I'm not set up to show it to you right now, but yeah, like they said, water bath cooking. So that's why they have consistently cooked product every time. What else are they using? They're using Star and another brand for the conveyor toaster. Like I showed you guys before, so you'd have to go to Chicago for training. And there really isn't much training needed for AJN Tunes. Oh, let me see if I can go down here. Where's the training? They do a train the trainer type deal. So Firehouse Sub has, like I said, they got the conveyor toasters for the bread. They have about 7 or 8 of these AJN Tune steamers, if I can freaking find. There we go. So this is what they look like. They almost look like this warmer here. They're in the steamer basket. And they got about 8 of these damn things. So when somebody places an order, they put the protein in here, push the button, and walk away. Then they come back and they'll dress the sandwich up. At the same time, then they'll go ahead and let me see if I can find that. Manufacturer. And they'll use a Star or Hold'em conveyor toaster. Yeah, Star. Yeah, it's all the same company. Yeah, so depending on where it is, it doesn't look like these. It doesn't look like these. It's more of the one that almost looks like a. It's the one that almost looks like a pizza oven, and they'll have a couple of them. They'll have a couple of the smaller ones. Maybe it's under a Hold'em name. Oh, let's see here. Contact conveyor toaster. Let me do the conveyor toaster. No, it's still not giving it to me. It's still not showing up quite right. There we go. There we go. This is what they're using. This is it right here. So if you did want to provide service for a, yeah, they use the Hold'em name. So if you did want to go ahead and do a, the hell are we talking about here? Firehouse subs. So if you did want to serve the Firehouse subs, be prepared to provide service for this unit here. And it is the one that is in 120 volt single phase. That is what they toast the bun with. How they prepare the protein is going to be a unit that pretty much looks like this one. Let me see if I can actually find it. Yeah, I think that's pretty much, it's pretty much going to be this. It comes in 8 unique models. I would have to go through all my pictures to get the actual model number from it. But if you, let me see here, Firehouse. I actually like Firehouse subs. I think they were store locator. Let me find location. All right, let's see here. Where is location, location, location? Why are they making this so damn difficult? Yeah, I need help. I need a damn location. Locations. Here we go. All right, let me find a location. Oh, there it is. Oh, damn, not bad. If you want me to look up your location, I can do that for you too. So here, yeah, in the Chicagoland area, there are 3 Firehouse subs. You know, I'm going to do the same ones. Yeah, Florida. Look at how many is in Florida. Look at how many is in Florida. Boynton Beach, Lantana, Davie, Weston, Plantation, Delray, Boca Del Mar. Yeah, so quite a few in that market. And like I said, that's what they're consistently using throughout their locations. What was explained to me on their ice machines, why they had to deviate from only using Hoshizaki, wasn't due to any type of issues they have with Hoshizaki. It was about availability. So they weren't able to get Hoshizaki ice machines for the new stores, and they were given free reign to get any other brand of ice machine. So if the store is 5 or 6 years old, you could see Hoshizaki, Isomatic, or Manitowoc in any of these stores. Oh, let's see here. Oh, the refrigeration. I forgot to mention that the refrigeration is true. So all their under counter refrigeration is true. The tabletop steamers are AJ Tunes. It's that Holman for the bun toaster, and then of course the ice machine situation. And then they're using Vitamix mixers, blenders. All right, so back to QSR. So that is Firehouse subs. You're going to notice that there are going to be winners and losers with this new environment that we got going on. So those that have offered a flavorful product at a reasonable pricing structure, they're the ones that are looking to expand. They have a loyal fan base. They're looking to expand. The ones that have been bought up by corporate America, those are actually the ones that are suffering. They're actually closing those locations. And you got these, like I said, some of these other ones, they're coming into play. Blaze Pizza is trying to do their thing. Blaze Pizza, they're still hanging in there. Blaze Pizza. Oh, yeah, and then Potbellies. Potbellies made the news because it was bought up by a gas station chain. So be on the lookout for Potbellies coming to a convenience store near you. I forgot what the hell the name of the gas station chain. Dave's Hot Chicken. Is this Kewins? This is what it is. This company right here purchased Potbellies. I believe they did. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on, let me Google it. How many of you know who the hell Potbellies is? I'm from Chicago, so I know Potbelly. I remember when they first had their expansion in Chicago, like 20 years ago. 15 years ago. Potbellies is purchased by, Restaurant Magazine, Business Magazine, Racetrack. That's what it is. So Restaurant Business Magazine did a whole story on this. They did a YouTube thing. So Racetrack purchased Potbellies. In my market, I believe in Chicago, the Turbo Chef conveyor oven, the HH 2020. If you saw some of my videos, you see I just did work on one. I actually had to do some more work to it. I got to change the RTD sensor on that, in addition to the high limit that I just changed. So Potbellies uses 2 of those. They use True refrigerators, Vitamix, blenders, Volraff, Soup Wars, Masterbuilt chest freezer for the ice cream and shakes and whatnot. Am I missing anything? Oh, Hoshizaki Ice Cream. So Potbellies is going to be expanding. I believe what it is Racetrack wanted something like a Subway, but they wanted something better than Subway. So Subway hadn't been doing so good. So Potbellies has been purchased by convenience store chain Racetrack. And it's a done deal according to Restaurant Business Online. For $500 million, they bought Potbellies. Racetrack is the 17th largest convenience store chain. 800 locations, Raceway brands, and another 1,200 as Gulf branded outlets. I think Gulf brand is down here. So Potbellies only had 445 units, and now they're going to be going towards 2,000. Jesus Christ! Oh, that's good news for Turbo Chef now, isn't it? I know Mr. Chulosky is licking his lips. Masterbuilt is pissing in their pants. They're so happy. Yeah, I think that's Masterbuilt. Ice cream chest that they got there. I know Vitamix is happy. 2,000 locations. That is nuts. In my market, CSI Coker takes care of the Turbo Chef conveyor. There's no microwave in it. It's just a conveyor oven. If you guys aren't familiar with that, let me show it to you. It's the HH 2020. So this is what they make the sandwiches in. So this is it. So it's a 20. Yes, it's a 20,000. It's ventless. Well, actually, theirs uses hoods. So I don't quite know what the deal is, if they're using ventless or one with hoods. The ones that I see typically have hoods. And the reason why I can, what makes me go back to think about that is that I have been in quite a few Potbellies that were smoked out. They were smoked out in them joints. It was rough. It was rough. Hold on 1 second. So this is the one. This is just like the one you guys saw me work on. It's a nice piece of change. 18,000. The other one, this is for the is this the ventless? They're always electric. Oh, that's the 36. That's the 36. We want the other one. 48. Where's the 2020? But anyway, this is the 2020. That refers to the width of the belt. 20-inch conveyor belt. So it's the 2020. Three-phase, as you see there, three-phase units. Oh, I only have a few customers that use this unit. They're really not that bad. They're really not that bad. So that is that. So if you ever want to do a pot belly, they need you to service this oven. Everything goes through this oven. Every single thing goes through this oven. So with that, I would like to cover more industry news, but I guess I'm gonna have to do that another time. Let's see what else we got. Hold on. There's so many of these freaking industry magazines as far as restaurants are concerned. Just giving you a few. Normally, I give you doom and gloom. Today, I seem to be giving you only the upside of things. Yeah, Domino's gained more market share. I'm not doing this on purpose. This just so happens to be what the news is all about. And it seems to be that, you know, restaurants are expanding. Certain locations are actually doing good. So as you see here from Restaurant Business Online, Domino's same stores rose by 3.7%. Now, Domino's uses the XLT oven. Told you guys that before, XLT, so you get the XLT training, and then you can go ahead and do Domino's. Not a problem. Not a problem once you get the XLT training. Yeah. Everything is saying that Domino's is up. They're up in delivery and carry out. Domino's does billions of dollars. So what did they do? It's globally they went up to $6.3 billion. So it's not, you guys don't really have to, the sky is not falling. The sky is not falling. As much as I like to show you guys different places that are closing, as long as they're maintaining. The thing is, we do not have enough service technicians. Someone else was just talking about the number of appliance service technicians. They said for every one technician that comes in, 4 technicians are retiring. What the hell is this? Technicians. Yeah, they're going. Yeah. This was 2 days ago. 2 days ago. Let me see how. Oh, that's PSA World. How old is this? Good Lord. What year is this? Oh, is it 2026? So they're updating. Everybody's finally updating the numbers because I've been bitching about that for the longest. But it appears that fair use. Yeah, I saw this video, by the way. That part is true. So let me hip you to this one. What this guy is talking about. I don't know why it says only 45 subscribers. That's nuts. The video I saw had thousands. What this video starts to break down is the problem that we have in this field, that corporate America, hedge funds specifically, are stepping in and they are buying small to large service companies in the commercial and residential side of things, and then they are using those companies to service the service plans that they're putting out there, all that kind of stuff. Um, so no, it's far and few in between that you get some local service company to come out. So now everything is going through, you know, these websites and whatnot. So you go and you think you're getting Bob's Repair Service, and then it's a Mr. Appliance that shows up, that type of thing. So they're talking about that in this video. I didn't prep it, but yeah, it came out a couple days ago. I just so happened to see it. And it went over, this one too went over the numbers of just how many people are retiring. They're talking about the pay. They're really hyping up. Uh, they're really hyping up the fact that college was emphasized over trades, over blue collar, and now with automation, all of the white collar jobs are being, not all of them, but so many are being downsized. So much automation has been gutting uh, coding jobs, uh, design, not audio visual, but graphic designer jobs are like uh, even delivery drivers, catching an Uber, all that kind of stuff is just being cut. And they say what is paying well and what's going to be paying well for the next 15 years is going to be commercial and residential appliance repair jobs. So, I try my best to show different jobs. Average repair for an appliance repair tech in Houston, Texas. Mid grades, 50, top exceeding 60. You have all these different jobs. 17% above the national average, $29 an hour. High side is $52 an hour. So Katy is paying. See, they're talking about 29, but Katy is paying 33. Arlington, Texas, 32. Houston's 29. But we can do Whaley. Whaley Food Service, jobs, Houston. Career opportunities. Well, Whaley's a Safesa company, by the way. Well, Safesa, but it's also Parktown. It's a Parktown company. Browse jobs. Let's see here. Oh, well, yeah. Oh, damn, you guys can't see it. My bad. All right, let's see. Lead service technician. I doubt if they're going to give us the pay. Oh, they do give the pay. In 28 to $35 an hour. And I've gone over Whaley jobs before. There was mention of a sign-on. Yeah. What am I saying? It's right there. Damn. Sign-on bonus available for qualified technicians. Now, if you are looking to hire your own technicians, don't worry. I mean, you can get people. Not everyone is meant to work for corporate America. I mean, they have to do conference calls. They got to do all these data reports and all this other stuff. And it is all about customer feedback and blah, blah, blah. So working for corporate America is not for everybody. And then you have all these people above you. When you're working for a mom and pop, it's a very flat hierarchy, So if you get along with the owners, then you're cool. You're going to be okay. Oh, diagnose, troubleshoot. Only 3 years of education is required, and this is the one that gets you a sign-on bonus. Good driving record, strong attention to detail. Yeah, you might have employees that they might need a little bit more of a flexible work schedule. Hey, I really want to be able to pick up the kids from school. I got 3, 4 kids, man. I got to pick up the kids from school, blah, blah, blah. Or my wife works late or she's nursing. Hey, whatever. If that's your deal, then that's your deal. Corporate America might not be as flexible. So I go through all that to say that there are still opportunities out there for you to get technicians. You might have some with a sketchy driving past. You might have some with DV in their background. You might have some, there are different opportunities. And in Shreveport, Louisiana. You know how hard it is to get a good paying job in Shreveport, Louisiana? I mean, the casinos there are just trash. They're just so bad. So bad. So, I mean, to be able to get man, I want to see what the job pay is. Hold on, let me move this over to another screen. Sorry about that. It's going to mess with the size of the screen. But I really, really, really want to see what the hell this is paying. Because Shreveport, Louisiana, bruh, if you can get a job in Shreveport, Louisiana, browse jobs. What the hell? Where the hell did it go? Whaley Food Service job. I'm spelling there. Shreveport, Louisiana. Pay scale. Let's see what we can find here. Woo! Hold on. Whoa! Yo! Okay. Whoa. Let me help you guys out here. For those of you that are not familiar, let me show you what a home goes for in Shreveport, Louisiana. Yeah, besides those that are $1 million. Hold on one second. Let me show you some homes. Oh, let me go to prices. Hold on. So for $50 an hour, they must really, really. Why is this? Oh, that's why it was showing me Dallas. So I'm like, what the hell? Not Shreveport. Why does this damn thing keep showing me Dallas? Oh, Susie. Here's Shreveport. There it is. So in Shreveport, Louisiana, you can make $45 an hour in freaking Shreveport, bruh. So here's a house for 80. Here's a house for 80 grand in Shreveport, Louisiana. Now I just gave you a job in Shreveport. This is $80,000. 3 bedroom, 2 bath. It's 1,457 square feet. Oh, it's a foreclosure. Nah, that's a house for sale. 70,000. Where's the damn pictures? One day on Zillow. 80,000, 4 bedroom, 2 bath, 1,300 square feet. Blah blah blah. So here's one for 349,000, 2,286 square feet in Shreveport. 4 bedroom, 3 bath. Here's another one, 200,000 in Shreveport. 3 bedroom, 2 bath. 600. Yeah, now I'm a real estate agent, damn it. But I just gave you a position in Shreveport, $50 an hour in Shreveport, Louisiana. So if that's Baton Rouge, that's hours away. There's Metairie, that's hours away. Bossier, there's more Metairie. Price. Oh, that's why I need to do. Oh, my bad. Anyway, most of you guys are not interested in Shreveport, but I'm just showing you that where the hell did that damn job go? That Whaley Food Services, Shreveport, Louisiana offers competitive pay for technicians. Master service technician listed for $36 to $45. General service technician, $24 to $40 an hour. This is in freaking Shreveport, Louisiana. So if you like the casino and you want to dump your $40 an hour into a casino, they have about 3 or 4 casinos, maybe more in Shreveport. That's probably why they're willing to pay so much money, is because they got contracts to do the casinos. They got some other stuff, but this is all Shreveport. This is all Shreveport. That is insane. That is insane. That's crazy. That is crazy. And just so you know, you will be with Partstown Holding, which is a $1 billion corporation. So it's not like you're with some rinky-dinky fly-by-night outfit. You would be a part of Partstown Holding. And just so you know, this is a good example of corporate America taking over and doing B2B contracts. Only 1 year of experience. Only 1 year of experience. So let's just say, you get divorced from your wife and you want to get away. You go to Shreveport, $45 an hour, even at $36 an hour. Hold on 1 second. Let me just go ahead and do it. It is $45 per hour annual salary. You can make 6 figures in fucking Shreveport, Louisiana. That would be like becoming a king. What the? Now, fun fact, in Shreveport, Frymaster is there. Where are all the comments at? Show my boy Mike some love. He putting you on game if you in Louisiana. Yeah, hey, bro, there's a number of people in Louisiana, Shreveport specifically, and they keep, hey man, what about Shreveport, bro? And I tell them there's Chicken Express, there's small burger, small bun, or whatever the hell that burger place is. They got a Whole Foods there in Shreveport. They got a number of different things in Shreveport, and like I said, plus the casinos, But this is wild. This is wild, bro. Once again, I mean, you could just take 1 year, you could bust your ass and just you could bust your ass and then just get a 4-bedroom house in Shreveport, Louisiana. So if you're just taking it easy, you know, bruh, if you're just taking it easy, you can go ahead and do that. If you like my wife and you wanted to do some kind of assisted living, bruh, you can go ahead and you can fund your wife's assisted living dream and go ahead, and get a 4-bedroom ranch style house in Shreveport. So you can go ahead and say, all right, honey, we're going to go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and get you this assisted living, and we're going to rehab this 4-bedroom, 3-bath, and we'll make it a 4-bedroom, 4-bath. And we're gonna get this assisted living going, and I'm gonna be there, and then I'm gonna work for Whaley during the day, and at night we're gonna go ahead and work on this damn thing, and we're gonna start moving people in there. Oh, and it just went down. It went down. Doing home care, 77,000. It's 200,000. This Shreveport. This is Shreveport. I mean, yes, you can live nice in Shreveport. See, like I said, you can live by Whole Foods, buy you a $500,000 house, pool in the back. Shreveport is not all run down. Look at this Georgian style house. I just freaking moved. I just moved. I just moved. I can't even show my wife this. My wife will make me give everything up and just say, fuck it. We're doing the assisted living. I want my assisted living. My bro said, there's no money out there in Louisiana. I said, it's working for me. Yo, yeah, hey, man. I used to tell everybody that. I'm like, dude, there ain't no money out there in Shreveport, bro. Ain't no money out there in Louisiana. I mean, ain't no money out there. But bro, if you go and work for, and Whaley looks like they got everything. I hate to harp on this, but damn. Let me do this again. One more again. A job with a top company. Let me show you Parstown Holding. Parstown Holding. See, Parstown Holding acquires General Parts. Let me see when they acquired Whaley. Did they acquire Whaley first or General Parts? So that's the company I keep showing you that owns, they are the master distributor, blah, blah, blah. But they're $1 billion corporation. Purchase. And there are Whaley Food Group. Pat Finley, I think he works for. There it is, right there. There's a number of YouTubers that you watch. They work for Whaley, and some still do. What the hell? Oh, my thing is slow. Oh, because this is Fern Magazine. Let me just show this again. What the hell? Hold on 1 second. Hold on. I'm having technical difficulties. It's funny. The minute I start talking about Parktown, what the hell? The minute I start talking about Parktown, oh, I don't want to show it to me. You gotta be kidding me. Hold on one second. I'm gonna try to find out where this other screen is. Dude, this is all right. You guys can't see this. Shoot. I think this is StreamYard tripping. But Parkstown acquired, I'm just gonna read the screen to you. Parkstown acquired Whaley Food Service back in 2016. Back in 2016 is when they acquired them. I don't know what is holding me. I don't know what is holding this thing up. You know, let me drop this. And I'm gonna share the screen. And we got action. There it is. So just so you know, I'm not talking no bull. Parkstown owns Whaley. You heard the guys talk about it. Here it is in writing. Chicago-based Parkstown, PT Holdings. They acquired Whaley. Whaley been around since 1944. Since 1944. And they are a pretty big dog. They're a pretty big dog, but Whaley has a number of. They got a number of positions out there, man. Hold on one second. I'm pulling this stuff up for you real quick. I'm pulling this stuff up. So anyway, so that is Whaley. That is just one location. That is just one location. So you, bruh, I hate to do this, but because I have relatives in Shreveport. One of my cousins, she retired from the 911 dispatcher for Shreveport. See, Shreveport they got less than 200,000 people, and I'm trying to give you guys the salary range. I know it's low. Oh, here we go. Dude, you can ball out in Shreveport, Louisiana. Like I said, you could be in the casinos every day. I don't like the casinos, but you could live in the casinos. Household with what the hell does this say? Household with a computer. We don't give a damn about that. What the hell is the income? Family living arrangements. We don't care about that. Medium income. So what is this? This is medium monthly owner cost of no, we don't want that. We don't want this rent shit. That's housing. Dude, they need to work on this damn website. This is the census.gov. Oh, this is awful. This is what my tax dollars go to. This is trash. This is trash. I don't care about. Give me what the average person is making. Total employer established. Oh, they won't even give you that. Oh, dude, this employer. This is census.gov is awful. What you guys talking about? Hold on one second. Let me put this back on the side. All right, so yeah, The average person is making $33,000. Yeah, I know. Bro, I know. My daughter has a rabbit, and I'm cleaning up her room, and I'm allergic. So I am all messed up. I am all messed up. So we're the rabbit is still at the old house, and I'm gonna be bringing it over here, and I'm cleaning up her room and using the shop vac and all that stuff, and I got all this pet dander in my nostrils. Anyway, $48,000, but you could make 90 with Whaley. Higher source income is near 78. That's for the household. And you alone would be making 78. Average annual salaries for individuals are 53 to 25 per 53,000. So you would be fine with that. Bruh. So many opportunities. So many opportunities. Let me just go back to Whaley. I just want to get some damn it, that ain't what I wanted. I don't want Glassdoor. I want to just go right to Whaley. I want to go right to Whaley, man. So these guys are paying well, and that's not even to mention the damn sign-on bonus. That is not to mention the sign-on bonus. Hold on, this girl is in the way. Dude, why does it feel like I've been on here longer than what I have been? All right, let me see here about the damn careers. From the service branch. No. Where the hell? Browse jobs. I don't know why I keep doing it. There we go. Finally. All right, let me bring it on over here so I can make this wider. And I know most of you guys are, work for yourselves. There's a few of you that are working for others, but like I said, Whaley is everywhere. Florida. You know how hard it is to get a job in Florida? Let me see what Panama City is. And they have more. I mean, because it's just corporate America, and they have all these contracts set up from sea to shining sea, and they don't have enough people to fill these damn positions. Sarasota, Orlando. Let me see what Orlando's paying. Sign-on bonus. Now that's crazy. Orlando isn't even paying as much as Shreveport, which once again, I'm leaning towards them having contracts to service at the casinos. The frozen daiquiri machines. You know how many restaurants are inside those damn casinos? So they have those food courts, and they have a number of restaurants in those damn food courts. Orlando, Florida. Funny, my neighbor, this guy just moved in yesterday, and he's from Florida. Hispanic guy too. He looks younger. He looks, from a distance, he looks like he's in his 30s. Him and his wife. Although he could be older. He's one of the Hispanic guys where his wife is bigger than he is, so he might be married for a little while, so he might be older than 30. Our wives tend to outgrow us. We feed them, and they keep growing. Whaley, Orlando, walk-in coolers, reach-ins, ice machines, fryers. They teach you so many things. Parkstown has their own training facility. So like I said, you get the medical, dental, 401k, blah blah blah. Oh, they give you your meters, test equipment. But like I said, that's Orlando. Now Orlando is okay. So Orlando is not that bad. Average salary between 25 and $35 an hour. And what was so Whaley's is slightly higher than the average. And there's the sign-on bonus. So as you see, they are steadily paying more than what the median wage is, median salary is in those areas. What's that? So you said 90. L to the said 90 ain't bad. Being an employee has its benefits. Yeah, like being able to take a freaking vacation, being able to take a damn vacation, not having to pay for your own medical, the full amount of your own damn medical. Um, like I said, the insurance, the life insurance is company paid. Oh man, yeah. Still keep the attitude like they fine wine. But yeah, so I am going to wrap this up because yeah, I think I'm going to try to make these a separate video on just the jobs. The jobs, for whatever reason, the jobs don't. They tend not to be a big draw. People don't seem to like the employment stuff. Everybody talking about they laid off. Everybody talking about they can't find a damn job. They're crying on TikTok and Instagram and everywhere else. And here it is. I'm showing people jobs paying $39 an hour in freaking Orlando. $50 an hour in freaking Shreveport. But nobody seems to care. But anyway, I'm going to wrap this session up. See what's going on with the family. I need to eat. I haven't eaten since this afternoon. And I will be back on Thursday. I'll try to come on earlier, but I am moving this week, and I got a bunch of service calls piled up. Yeah, Elton said we grinded. Yes, we are. We out there working every day. And with that, I will catch you guys on the next one. Thanks for being here, and thanks for the support. Let me show. I need to put up his video. Max Tax Plus. So this is his tax season. So this is who contributed to the show. I thank you very much. Contact that brother. There's his QR code.
Auction occurs if the property.
Let me see if I can get to his QR code. Is it just in the front? No, I don't know where he did with this. Upload this up. So this is Max Tax. You can contact him. He'll go ahead and get you all taken care of. Oh yeah, this is a good one. Yeah, don't hesitate to let that brother take care of your stuff, man. That's that brother Max Tax. He follows the show. And I will see you guys on the next one. Let me hit you with some outro music. Now,
We do here is go back.
Gentlemen, don't waste your time in the vain pursuit of this to be hot on hopes and delusions. To be hot on hopes and delusions. To be hot on hopes. Be hot.
Let's talk about something important. Are they all here?
All but one.
Well, I'm going anyway. Let's talk about something. And I'm here on a mission of mercy. I got your attention now? Good. A, B, C. A always B, B, C closing. Always be closing. Always be closing.
Be relentless. That's it. I'm done.
In case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Yeah.
What we do here is go back.